Okay, let's start with the next question. The teacher said to Mahesh, congratulations, wish you success in life, right? So, if you look at the reported verb, said is in the past, right? To is there, object is Mahesh, right? So, it will be teacher, either it should be told or if she is wishing, right? So, it should be wishing or congratulated, something like that, right? So, we'll say, let's read vertically. Teacher congratulated Mahesh. Teacher wished congratulations. Yes. The teacher said congratulations to Mahesh. The teacher congratulated. The teacher too congratulated. So this too congratulated is wrong for sure. We will remove it. Now when you say congratulations and say wished, they both are same now. So this will become redundancy. So we can get rid of B also. Now you have to choose between A and C. The teacher congratulated Mahesh and said with you success in life. So this is wrong over here. These words are wrong. So we will get rid of A and C is our right answer. Next question. You can't bathe in sea. He said to me it's very rough. So he said to me. He said is in the past. To should not be there. So he said that. So he said that this reported verb is same and this is correct. Now we have the second person you. You takes the number of object. Me it is. So this you should become I. Can't will become couldn't. So it should be he said to me that I could not bath in sea. So I can't bath in sea. That is wrong because it should be could, because the reported verb is in the past. So the reported speech, the verb should change into past. That is can't will become couldn't. So you will not be there. Couldn't is correct, but you has to become I, right? So this is wrong again, that I could not bath in the sea. In this, it is given that sea. We don't want that sea, we want this sea. This will change to that. So that is fine. So you can't bath. So can't is wrong. So the only thing which is right over here is C. We can get rid of A, B and D. Next, I told him that he was not working hard. So this is now the first question which is there in indirect speech. So I told him, right? So it should be, so this will change into I said to him. So it should be I said to him, I told him, I said to him. So we have to put him is there. So we have to put to him also, right? So told will not be there. I said will not be there. So we'll get rid of B and C. He was not working hard. So it will change. Him is there. So he will change as per him. So it will be what? You are not working hard. So this is in the past tense. So we cannot have this not working hard over here. It has to be you are not working hard. R will change to was working, right? So A is the right answer. We'll get rid of B. Next. Davis said to Anna, Mona will leave for her native place tomorrow. Davis said to Anna. So this is in the past. Said is in the past. To will not be there. So said will change to told. So David told Anna that. Anna told Anna. So that is to Anna. Will not be there. So we'll straight away get rid of D. Then we have Anna. David told Anna that Mona will leave for us. This is in the past tense. So will change to would. So leave, would leave it should be. It cannot be left. So we can't keep it. Will leave it is wrong. Would leave is fine. Would be leaving is wrong. So would leave is correct. So we'll mark C as the right answer. We'll get rid of A, B and D. A, B and D, and our right answer is C. Next one. The father warned his son that he should be aware of him. The father warned his son, comma. So all the answer choices, the reported verb is same. So this part everywhere it is correct, that he should be aware of him. Watch that chap. Beware of him. Don't fall into the trap. Be careful about him. So you want beware of him, right? So watch that chap is not right. Don't fall into the trap also. Careful about. The only thing which matches with the question is B. So B is the right answer. Get rid of A, C and D. Next, Pawan said to me, if I hear any news, I will phone you. So said is in the past tense. Said is in the past. To should not be there, right? So Pawan told me. So all the answer choices, the reported verb is fine. Now, if I hear any news, in that case, by removing the comma and quotations, we have to put that. So here the conjunction is not there, so A will go away. So we have that. If I is the first person, it depends upon the subject Pawan. So it has to be here. If here will change to heard, so it should be if he heard any news, he will. He will. I will change to he, will change to would. You will depend upon me. So he will phone me. So it should be that if he heard any news, he will phone me. Let's keep it on a hold. If he will hear any news, will here will not be there because the reported verb is in the past tense. So this has to be changed to would. So we can get rid of C. If he heard any news, he would phone me. Right? So here it is will. Will has to change to would as we have discussed earlier. So he would phone me is in the second part correct. This part also is correct. So D is the right answer. We'll get rid of B. Next one. His father ordered him to go to his room and study. So his father ordered him. So we can say his father said to him, his father shouted, his father said firmly. Till here everything is fine because we can write anything because object is also given over there. Him go to his room. His will change to your room and study. So go to your room and study. It makes sense. Go and study in your room. No, this does not match with what is given in the question, right? The meaning is study, changing. Go and study in your room. So meaning changes over here. Go right now into your room, study room. This is again meaning changes. Go and study in your room. Here also meaning changes. So the right answer for us is only A. We can get rid of B, C and D. Next, he said to his father, please increase my pocket money. So to is here, said will change to told. This is in the past tense. So he told his father, he pleaded his father, he is not pleading to his father. This pleaded is not there. So we'll get rid of. He requested his father, he asked his father, all are correct. To increase the pocket money, the first one. He told his father to increase the pocket money. This my is there. So this should change to his pocket money. So his is not there, it will get rid of it. See, he requested his father to increase his pocket money. Makes sense? To increase his pocket money. Now, when both are same and you have to choose between the asked and requested. So, requested is better because the please is given in the question. So, we'll get rid of D and we'll mark C as the right answer. Captain said to his men, stand at ease. Said is in the past, to will not be there. So, captain wanted his men. It is not wanted, it has to be told, right? So wanted is the wrong incorrect reported verb. So you will remove it. The captain told his men, that's fine. The captain commanded his men is also fine. The captain urged his men. Now that they should stand at ease. So if he is a command, doctor, captain, he will command. So command is much better. Told and urged will not go well with what is the situation given in the question. So we can get rid of B and D also and the right answer will be C. Next, the poor examinee said, oh God, take pity on me. So the poor examinee prayed. The poor examinee prayed. The poor examinee asked. The poor examinee, comma, invoking God. This is wrong. So we will get rid of poor examinee exclaimed. The examinee is not exclaiming, right? So incorrect reported verb is there. Prayed to God to take pity on him. Now it has to be prayed to God. So this 2 is missing. So we can get rid of A. The answer will be B. Sita said to me, can you give me your pen? So Sita said is in the past tense. Said will change to asked over here because she's asking me something. So she asked me, she asked me, she asked me. This is in the past, right? So you can remove this and the answer is in the form of yes or no. So the connecting word should be if. So asked me, can I give? So it cannot be can, right? So can will change to could. So ask me if I could give her my pen. Let's keep it on a hold. Me if I can give. Can cannot be there. It has to be could. So we can get rid of C also. If I gave her my pen. This meaning changes over here. So the right answer will be B. Next. Where will you be tomorrow? I said in case I have to ring you. So let's move ahead to the next question. It says Sita said to me, can you give me your pen? Right? So when we look at it, we know that said is in the past tense. There is object me. Right? So when we'll change it to indirect, this two should not come. Right? Can. This since past tense, can will change to could. You depends upon me. So it should be I. Give will change to could give. Me. Me is like we have to keep it as her or him, right? Your is the first person, second person, so it will depend upon again this. So we'll see the answer choices now. Let's see, move further. Sita asked me. So this is fine. Now when we'll remove this, this is a question and the answer is in the form of yes or no. So we have to either use if or we have to use whether. So me can I give? So this is completely wrong because the connecting word is not there. Can I, if I could. So it should be if I could give. That is fine. If I could give, if I can give is wrong because we need could over here. If I give, there is no could given over here. So we cannot keep D also. The right answer will be B. Next one. Where will you be tomorrow? I said in case I have to ring you. So I said is there. So said is in the past tense, which means all the verbs will also change into the past. Corresponding past it will change. So where will you be tomorrow? In case I have to ring you. So either it could be said or it should be asked also. So it could be I said to where will you be, right? So I said to him. I said to him, that is not given. So we cannot have the object over here. So A will go. I asked where. That is fine. I asked where. I inquired about his whereabout. So now will would change to would. That we know very clearly. So here in B there is will be. So this is wrong because of will. I asked where he would be the next day in case I had to ring him. Now this I is wrong. She asked where this is he, right? Where he would be the next day in case will be changed to would. We cannot use had to ring him. So in this case D, C will also be wrong and D will be the right answer. Next one. I said to him, why are you working so hard? This quotation will, the question mark will be inside the quotations. I said him. So it should be I asked him, right? And we'll remove these quotations and immediately R will be there, Y will be there and R should change to was and U changes to depends upon him. So it should be he. So I asked him, why was he? So this is the structure for the question or interrogative. We need the normal affirmative sentence. So we don't need this. So we'll remove it. So I asked him why he was working so hard. So let us keep it on a hold. So I asked him why he had been. We don't need had been. We want are to be changed into the was because the rule says the simple present changes into the simple past. We don't need the present perfect continuous over here. So are will change to, right, was or were. This is what simply we want to know. If it is a present continuous, it will change to past continuous. If it is the present continuous, it will change to past continuous. That's it. So very simple, we have to remember our is and our changes to was, were, right? So we cannot have the had been working, so this will go. I asked him why he had been working. The same thing, the tense is wrong over here. We'll remove D and the right answer will be B. Next one, she said that her brother was getting married. So she said will be there, and after she said we have to put the comma. Her depends upon she, right? So her brother, if I'll make it as the subject, it should be my brother was will change to is getting married. So she said his brother, no, it cannot be his brother. So the B will also go because of the his brother. We'll remove A and B. She said my brother is getting married. Let's keep it on a hold. She said my brother was getting married. We don't need the past tense over here. We need the present tense over here. So D will go and the right answer will be C. So let's move ahead to the next question. It says, Kiran asked me, did you see the cricket match on television last night? So here we want that Kiran asked me. Me is the object over here, right? So did you see the cricket match on television last night? So the answer will be in the form of yes or no. So it should be question mark and quotations over here. So it should be like the answer we are getting it is in the form of yes or no. So that means the connecting word we need is if or whether. So apply the rules, your answers will always be correct, right? Now you depends upon, you is the second person. It will take the number of, it will change as per me. So I, C will change to saw the cricket match on television the last night, right? So the Kiran asked me whether, and did see is the, this one also is in the past tense. So when the reported speech and the reported verb both are in the past, what happens is the verb will change into the simple present, will change to the past perfect. This is the rule. So Kiran asked me whether I had seen the cricket match on television the earlier night. So Kiran asked me, second one will read vertically, whether I had seen the cricket match on television the previous night. So the earlier night, last night will not be the earlier night, right? So it cannot be, it can be the previous night. So this is fine. Let's keep it on a hold. Kiran asked me whether I saw. We need the past perfect over here. So C will also go. Kiran asked me, did I see? We don't need did over here. We need the connecting word whether, right? So D will also go. B is the right answer. Get rid of A also. Next one. The boy said, who dare call you a thief? So the boy said. So now we know that we have to remove this and then the same thing, who will only come over here. This is in the simple present. So it should be dared, right? And when the object is not given, it has to be considered as he. So you will change as per him, right? So the boy inquired, the boy asked, the boy told, the boy wondered. So the boy asked and inquired is fine. Told and wondered, the reporting verb is wrong. So we can get rid of C and D. Now boy inquired, who dared called him a thief? Who called him a thief? The word dare is not there, right? It has to be dared. So B will also go. A is the right answer. Next one. She exclaimed with sorrow, that was a very miserable plight. So we can say she said with the sorrow. So now she said with the sorrow, what a pity it is. So there is an incorrect use. We are not talking about pity. She is talking about the miserable plight. So we cannot keep A. She said what a mystery it is. They are not talking about the misery. The word is also wrong over here. She said what a miserable sight. She is not talking about the sight. She is talking about plight. She said what a miserable plight it is. So D is the right answer. We'll get rid of C. Next one. He said, be quiet and listen to my words. So now this is the assertive imperative sentence. So in the imperative sentence, we add be quiet. So he urged them to be quiet. That is fine. They said they should be quiet and listen to his words. See, the should is not there needed. He urged them and said that be quiet and listen to words. So again, this is also wrong over here. He said, you should be quiet and listen to my words. This is again should is there wrong. So he urged them to be quiet and listen to his words. Next one. Dhruv said that he was sick and tired of working for the company. So Dhruv said will be there, and then after that comma this will remove and then it will be there. So instead of he, it will be what? I. It will become I am sick and tired of working for this company. This is the thing which I want. So Dhruv said, comma, open quotes, I am sick and tired of working for this company. Let's keep it on a hold. Dhruv said he was. I don't need he because he will change to I. So I need I over here. So this is wrong. Dhruv said to me, I am sick and tired of working for this company. He has not said to me. This is not there. Dhruv said, I will be tired. This tense is wrong. So we'll get rid of B, C and D. A is the right answer. Next one. Are you alone, my son? Asked a soft voice close behind me. So it will be a soft voice close behind. A soft voice asked me, right? So it should be a soft voice asked that. A soft voice said to me. Now it is a question. So in the question we never use that. So that is wrong. A soft voice said to me. We cannot say asked, said over here because she is asking, right? So we cannot use that. Here also incorrect reporting verb is there. A soft voice from my back asked if I were alone. So this goes well because we have to use the if or whether over here. So this will be if it has been used, so it will be correct. So a soft voice behind me asked if I was alone. Now if and I is correct, but with I we have to use the singular form of the was. We cannot use were over here, right? So were is wrong because I is singular. So we'll get rid of C, we'll mark D as the right answer. Next one, she said to him, why don't you go today? So this is in the past, to should not be there. Why will remain as it is, right? Don't go is the simple present. It will change to simple past. It should be didn't go. Today will become that day. So now she asked him. She asked him. She asked to him. We don't need to. So we will go. She asked him. She asked him. Why is not used over here in C? So we will get rid of C. Now we have to choose between A and D. She asked him why he did not go that day. That's fine. Why he did not go today. Today has to change to that day. So everything else is fine, but the other word today is not changed to that day. So that's why D is wrong and A is right. Next, he said that India had won the Sahara Cup. Now he said that. So we need he said comma and then open quotes. We'll say because this is in the past, had won. Past perfect it is. So it should be changed into the present perfect, has won. Clear? So we'll say that. Now he said, open quotes, India had won the Sahara Cup. We don't need had won over here because it is in the past tense. When we are changing, it cannot be in the past perfect. It has to be the present perfect. So he said India won. This is the simple past. So this could be correct. He said, wow, India will win. This tense is wrong. He said, hurrah, India has won is wrong. We need only one. So we know that when both the sides the past is there, the reporting verb is also in. This is also be wrong. It should be only one. So past, this is also in the past. What we have learnt is simple past changes to past perfect. Okay. So has one mein to it has become the present. We cannot make it the present tense. So D will also go, C will also go, B will also go. The right answer will be A. The little girl said to her mother, did the sun rise in the east? So 2 will not come. So it should be the little girl said will change to told, or it could be asked, right? So little girl said will not be there. To her mother will definitely not come. She said her mother will not come. So A and C will go. Now we have to choose between B and C. The little girl asked her mother. Till here it is fine. The little girl asked her mother. Till here it is fine. Did the sun rise in the east? It is in the form of yes or no answer. So we have to either use if or whether. So if the sun, simple present will change to simple past. Rose in the east, or if the sun is in the east. We are not talking about is, we are talking about rise. Rise should change to rose. So D will also go and B will be the right answer. Next one, what about going for a swim? He said, it is quite fine now. So he said, it can change to either he asked or he proposed, he. So we have to change that. This is in the past. What about going for a swim? It is quite fine now. So this is in the present tense. So all the inside things should also change to the corresponding past. So the first one is says he is asking a question. So he asked me, what about going for a swim? So he proposed for going for a swim. No, he is not proposing. It is the wrong reporting verb. He suggested going for a swim. This is also the wrong reporting verb. He advised me. He is not advising. He is asking. So D is also wrong. And with the help of the reporting verb itself, we got to know A is the right answer. Jagdish said, we passed by a beautiful lake when we went on a Goa to trip. So this is in the past tense, right? And this is in the simple past. So this is also in the past. Reporting verb is also in the past. Reporting speech is also in the past. So when the reporting verb speech is in the past, the simple past will change to past perfect. So that means past will change to had passed. So let's see the vertical till here. Jagdish said that they had passed by a beautiful lake. So let's keep it on a hold for time being. Jagdish said that they had passed by a beautiful lake. Till here also it is fine. Jagdish said that they passed by a beautiful lake. So this is wrong because we need the past perfect. So C is gone. Jagdish said they passed by a beautiful lake. This is also wrong because we need had passed. So now we have to choose between A and B. So here next we look when will come same way. When we will again change to they and went will change to had gone, because here this is the simple past will again change to past perfect. When they went on a trip, so went is again the simple past because of which it is wrong, perfectly wrong. So when they had gone, so this is fine, this is fine. So B is the right answer. Next one, Farhan asked Geeta, could you lend me 100 rupees until tomorrow? So your answer for the question will be yes or no. So Farhan asked Geeta. Now we can remove colon, comma and quotations and we can use either if or whether. You depends upon she, Geeta, so it will become she. Lend, me will become is the first person. It will depend upon Farhan. So it should be lend him 100 rupees, right? So let's do the vertical reading till there. Farhan asked Geeta whether she could lend me. We don't need me over here. We need him. So we'll get rid of A. Farhan asked whether Geeta could lend. So we don't need whether. We need first Geeta and then again me is also wrong. So two mistakes are there in B. Farhan asked Geeta whether she could lend him 100 rupees. Let's keep it on a hold. Farhan asked Geeta whether she could lend him 100 rupees until tomorrow. So now tomorrow will change to the next day. So we'll see until the next day. Let's keep it on a hold. That's correct. Until tomorrow. Tomorrow we don't need tomorrow. This should change to next day. So D is also wrong and the right answer is C. Next one. Karan said to Shubha, I will return the book after I have read it. So now here said is in the past tense. To we will not have. Shubha is the object. It is in the simple future tense, right? So this will change to would, right? I is the first person. It depends upon Karan. So it should become he would return the book after he have read. So we'll do it little later. We'll come till here. The vertical reading will do. Kanan told Shubha. So that is fine. That he will return. We don't need will. Will change to would. So A gone. Kanan told Shubha that he would return the book after. So Kanan told Shubha that he will return. So we don't need will. We'll get rid of C again. Kanan told Shubha that he would return the book after. So what's the difference between the both? We have to check over here. So the first one says after he has read it. Present perfect will change to past perfect. Corresponding past it should change. So it should be past. So have will change to had. So he has read, we cannot keep, right? It has to be he had read it. So D will be the right answer, B will be gone. Next one. The boss said to his secretary, did you discuss the matter with the manager? Again, interrogative question. The answer is in the form of yes, no. So we have to use either if or whether. This is one thing. So said is in the past. So since he is asking, we can have the word asked over here. To should not be there. Now did we will remove, right? And we will add whether or if. You depends upon second person, it will depend upon the object secretary. Secretary could be he. Discuss will change to simple present. Simple present will change to, because this is also in the past, this is the simple present, will become had discussed. So let's see the answers. The boss asked his secretary whether he discussed that matter. We don't need discussed, we need had discussed. The boss asked his secretary if you have discussed. We don't need have discussed. So get rid of A and B. The boss asked his secretary if he had discussed the matter with the manager. Let's keep it on a hold. The boss asked the secretary whether he had discussed that matter with the manager. Now we want to say the matter or that matter. Along with that, we also have has discussed or had discussed. We need clearly know that we need had discussed. So one thing is there is a problem with the has discussed. We don't need has discussed. Another thing is that also is not given in the question. So we'll get rid of D and C will be the right answer. Next one. I came home last night, said he. So this is in the past. This is in so he. I came home. Came home is the past tense. So the simple past will come. Had come. I will change to based on he. So it should I should change to he. So it should be he told that he had come. He had come home last night. Last night will change to previous night. So because of that, and moreover told also should not be there. So we'll remove A. He said that he came home. So we don't need came home, we need had come. He said that he had come home the previous night. So everything is fine. We'll keep it on a hold. He says that, we cannot change it to present tense. D gone, C is the right answer.